What's going on, traders? Hope everybody had a great Monday. It is May 15th. Markets were up slightly, positive 0.35%. Final print 413.01. And we're looking here at the daily chart, of course, on the S&P 500. Before we get into it, as always, this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. And if you're enjoying the content that we are providing about the markets almost every day, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every time we post new updates about the markets. So big appreciation out to all the followers right now, getting real close to 400. And a next big goal, of course, is 500. So hopefully we can get there. All right, so not much has changed overall in the market. So we're really not going to beat a dead horse. Still in the megaphone here, still in the consolidation between the zero swing high and, well, almost, and the 236 extension. So we're still watching how this plays out and develops, but not too much to mention there. When we go over to our main chart that we always start off with usually, now today was interesting. The bulls did not, the bears, we had a bit of sell-off in the morning, and the bears this time could not break below the trend line. So we closed on this kind of hammer formation above the downtrend of this pennant that we have been watching. So that is interesting. And why isn't it letting me? I don't know why it's not letting me expand. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. That we've been watching, and we're still just in this holding pattern for now. But so far, buy the dip has worked multiple times, but at some point it is not going to work, and we are actually going to break and come down. I'm going to go into this a little bit in a second, but one thing that I do want to look out for is here we have a low, and we have now a higher low. So I want to watch this formation, and we'll look at that a little bit more in depth here in a moment. But that is something to certainly watch for if we can maintain that. So let's look into today's price action. I just posted another video. Feel free to check it out, going over the price action review today. Go over it a little bit more in depth if that is something you are interested in checking out. I posted it not too long ago. But we're going in here, and now I was just talking about the lower, the higher low. Okay, so here you can see a little bit closer from the swing low from Friday, and now we came into here. Okay, and so as far as tomorrow is concerned, we've also been watching. Come on, we've also been watching, and I want to start with this actually. I think it's here. Okay. We've been watching now these fibs, right? And we did come into the 50, a little bit of a fake break below today, and then we move back up. But this 618 now has been very interesting. You can see the reactions here a few days ago. And the reaction here when we broke this 412.30 remains a big number. As you can see, the sell reaction here, and again, the sell reaction coming in this morning. Before the market opened, I mean, you could have, I don't know, I don't really play the open, but I guess you could have bought puts right at the open. I mean, we didn't know that this was going to break, but it certainly was a bit of a bear flag. You certainly could have taken advantage of this in futures, but this breakdown, okay, and then you can see the selling that had come in pretty strongly after that. So I'm keeping these fibs up. It's good for me at least to kind of have some context and, on this, on a bigger picture type of perspective. And, I've been over this before. that we kind of had done this on the 20-day 4-hour chart using these swing high, swing lows. But we're still watching here again. Okay, you can still see overall, and we can start to make even this case. Let me duplicate this. Right. Okay. So could start to make this case. It's not the cleanest, and we don't have all the points of contact yet, but we certainly have them to the upside. But this is something I'm going to be watching as it develops here in the markets, and we come to this zenith, the apex of this type of pattern here, and see how this develops. But either way, I'm going to be watching this as it forms. But let's just get back into what we're thinking about tomorrow. And really, we could start here and just say that, there might be, of course, some buy opportunities off the 50 retracement. But really, the bulls need to take out these highs here for that push back up into the 414.60 area. Okay, so they're going to have to break over. Tomorrow, what we could see as well is that we just come up another higher low, and then we sell down, maybe even back down again, and we make a triple bottom and then come back up. So that is totally possible. But let's just go to this. Let's go back here for now. And let me just draw it in on this one. Okay. So that we have this context for tomorrow. So we're going to see. We're going to see if, let me get in here. Okay. We rally up and have some continuation. Now, a lot of these moves that I've been talking about happening, they've happened a lot of times in Globex. And they've been happening in the after hours, and they don't really play out as much during the market. But we had that run higher and then the move lower, which I know we were talking about yesterday as being one of the potentialities that we would see, the run higher and then the move lower. And I'm kind of thinking the same thing. We're going to have to see if we stay flat or what goes on in Globex. Okay. And we'll have to see if we get over. So if we start to sweep these highs here, we're going to probably be, that would be the most confident, type of a breakout trade. And then see if we can't take out the 415.50, this area here, and then we could make a shot on a run for up in this zone, right? Up in the 414, maybe 414.50 area, if they can get over. Or we will reject and come back down, and that's fine. We'll just play the range, maybe look for more opportunities down here in the 411.70. But I'm still be watching that 412.30 area as kind of a point of reference. If they start to break this structure, we'll be looking for the sells to the downside into the 411.70, 50, and then down into here. We'll see if they come in and make they do in fact make another lower, higher low here, and then defend. So if they come down into the trend line, and then boom, and then we push back up. So we could come up, reject here, then come back down, right? And then if we do start to break, we'll see that selling down into here again. Or if we sell down in the morning, we'll be looking, I'll be looking for some potential buys into this area. If I don't catch the short, we'll see. I do try to trade both ways, but I am a little bit better trading the longs. But either way, I know my levels. You need to know your levels and then be able to adjust the plan accordingly. So we'll have to see. But we get some confirmations here over the downtrend, over this 413.40 area. Then we can look to this next 414, 1375, and then if we can get above, we'll be looking for up here towards these highs of pre-market. What is that, Friday? So that's what I'll be looking, and I'll be looking more just a little bit short biased. If we start to get under 412, 40, 20, and then look for to take profits, down in these areas here around that 411.70, 411 even, and 410. And then if they break, okay, we can look down here, and then, but we'll have to see. So, all right, traders, I hope that helps. Let's have a great Tuesday. Take care.